Welcome to Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm Josh Coan.
I'm Carter Burquest.
Today we're talking about our Timberwolves again. Our last video, we talked about the draft, picking the point guard, Chris Dunn out of Providence. Now we're going to talk about, address the big issue, should the Wolves trade Ricky Rubio? Now that we spent a high draft pick on another point guard, does that mean Rubio is dispensable? I mean, some people wanted to get rid of him already anyway, so is this the opportunity to see what we can get for the Spanish sensation?
Absolutely not. At least at this point, there's no way you should trade him. Absolutely not. You know, with a young team, the last thing you want is a young point guard. I just think it can be a little overwhelming. I love having Rubio. Not even backup point guard. Someone Rubio can play well. Dunn can kind of slowly get into his role, kind of like a backup quarterback in the NFL. You don't have to throw him into the fire. I think Rubio does a great job with the young guys on our team. Dunn can learn from that. Learn so many of the nuances of the game that Rubio is so well at. So I don't want to trade Rubio now. I think maybe in a year, if Dunn shows that he's this great point guard, that he's ready to take the next step, Rubio plays well too, and you have a high trade value, then go ahead and trade him. But I think right now Rubio doesn't have the highest trade value just because you've kind of made it known you want to trade Rubio. Yeah. I think that brings his value down. I don't know. What do you think?
No, I don't want to trade Ricky Rubio. I don't think they should trade Ricky Rubio. There's been people trying to trade Ricky Rubio for like 3 or 4 years now, it feels like. And now you kind of have your ammunition like, oh, we got another point guard. First of all, we don't know for sure that we have another point guard. There's no guarantee in the NBA that just success in college translates to the next level. There's been plenty of guys that have been high draft picks. Again, not wishing this. I want Chris Dunn to turn out well because we did use a high pick on him. But it's not a guarantee, and it'd be very premature and probably pretty stupid to say, oh, we got our point guard, so then get rid of Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, 100%.
The people that want to get rid of Ricky Rubio, I just want to, who else do you want? If you can go get me Stephen Curry for Ricky Rubio, okay, yeah, fine, he's an upgrade. And I know there's a lot of good point guards in the league right now. Westbrook, Damian Lillard, John Wall. I get that. Kyrie Irving, obviously, who was great in the finals. But you don't need a scoring point guard to win in the NBA. I know right now I just named a bunch of those guys that are scoring point guards that are doing pretty well in this league. But you look at the history of the NBA, not a lot of them have won championships. Yep. Obviously, Kyrie Irving did this year, although that's an exception because LeBron James does a lot of the playmaking for him, so he doesn't have to. Stephen Curry was kind of an exception last year because he's such a great shooter. Like, he's beyond just a good scorer. Like, he's one of the best shooters, if not the best shooter ever. Mm-hmm. And Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas. Those are the point guards the scoring point guards that have won championships. And you could argue that Magic Johnson was a better facilitator than he was a scorer with the guys that he had around him and his teammates. So I just don't. You look at the NBA, you facilitate to guys like Cat, like Wiggins, like Levine on the wing. Rubio, whoever our point guard is, can do that. They don't have to score. So I'm good with keeping Rubio. And like you said, rookie point guard, you don't want to start him anyways. I mean, at least give Rubio this year. Let Dunn develop. If 2 years down the road we have 2 great point guards and we have to decide between the 2 of them and trade one for something, good problem to have. I'll take that. I'm okay with that. So, all that to say, hashtag keep Rubio.